Hello everyone. Every story has a heartbeat. This one beats with the name Jack. He wasn't famous. He didn't chase the spotlight. But if you ever met him, even for a moment, he'd leave a mark that stayed. Jack had that rare kind of soul, the kind that listened without needing words, gave without keeping score, and loved with quiet strength. This isn't just a story about Jack. It's a story about the way he lived, the people he touched, and the lessons he left behind. It's about laughter echoing through hard days, hands held through storms, and the kind of presence that makes even the ordinary feel unforgettable. You might not know Jack, but by the time this story ends, I hope you'll feel like you did. In 1964, a boy named Ma Yun was born in Hangzhou, China, long before it became a bustling tech city. His family was poor, and he had no access to computers or the internet. But from a young age, Ma was curious, ambitious, and unusually determined. During the 1970s, China was still largely isolated from the rest of the world, and Jack's early years were marked by scarcity. As a teenager, Jack showed a rare determination. He rode his bicycle 40 minutes daily to the Hangzhou hotel, just to speak with foreign tourists and practice his English. He did this for 9 years, acting as an unofficial tour guide for free. This passion for learning English would later prove crucial in connecting him to the world beyond China. It was during one of these encounters that a tourist gave him the nickname Jack, which he adopted for international use. Jack's academic path was riddled with failure. He failed his college entrance exams twice, finally passing on the third attempt to study English at Hangzhou Teachers Institute. Despite the hardship, he earned his degree and became a lecturer in English and international trade. After graduation, Jack Ma applied for dozens of jobs and was rejected by nearly all of them. Most famously, when KFC opened in Hangzhou, 24 people applied. 23 were accepted. Jack was the only one rejected. He also applied to the police force and was turned down. Even Harvard rejected him 10 times. These failures might have broken someone else, but Jack Ma saw them as part of the journey. He learned to view rejection as redirection. In 1995, Jack traveled to the United States as an interpreter. There, he encountered the internet for the first time. Curious, he searched for beer and found results from many countries, but none from China. A similar search for China returned no data. This absence sparked an idea. Jack returned to China and started China Pages, a company that built websites for Chinese businesses. The business flopped, partly because Chinese companies weren't ready for the internet, and partly because the infrastructure was lacking. But Jack had caught the tech bug. In 1999, Jack Ma gathered 18 friends in his apartment in Hangzhou. He pitched a bold idea to create a global wholesale marketplace connecting Chinese manufacturers with international buyers. The group scraped together $60,000 and launched Alibaba. At the time, few people in China even used the internet. Jack himself had no background in technology, but he had a vision to empower small businesses through digital tools. The company's name, inspired by the tale of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, was chosen because it was easy to pronounce and recognized globally. Alibaba.com began as a B2B marketplace but quickly evolved. Alibaba faced fierce competition, especially from eBay, which entered China with its platform EachNet. Jack Ma made a decisive move by launching Taobao in 2003, a consumer-to-consumer C2C platform that directly challenged eBay. Unlike eBay, Taobao was free for users and it adapted to Chinese consumer habits. Jack focused on trust-adding chat functions, flexible payment systems, and intuitive design. Within a few years, Taobao had captured the market. eBay retreated from China in 2006, and Alibaba's victory was complete. That same year, Yahoo invested $1 billion in Alibaba in exchange for a 40% stake, giving the company both cash and credibility. In 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange. The IPO raised $25 billion, the largest in history at the time. Jack Ma, once a school teacher earning $12 a month, became one of the richest people in the world. Alibaba expanded rapidly into cloud computing, logistics, AI, and digital entertainment. The company's ecosystem supported millions of small businesses. Platforms like Alipay via Ant Group, AliExpress, and Alibaba Cloud made it a tech giant. Jack Ma became a symbol of China's entrepreneurial spirit, giving speeches around the world and inspiring young innovators. In 2013, Jack stepped down as CEO, and in 2019, he retired as executive chairman. He announced he would devote his time to education and philanthropy through the Jack Ma Foundation. He began funding rural education in China, supported young entrepreneurs in Africa, and launched global initiatives for disaster response and environmental sustainability. In 2020, Jack Ma criticized China's financial regulators during a speech in Shanghai. Soon after, the $37 billion IPO of Ant Group was suspended by Chinese authorities. Jack Ma disappeared from public view for several months, sparking global speculation, although he later reappeared in brief videos and events. His role in Alibaba had visibly diminished. The Chinese government began reining in tech giants, and Alibaba itself faced antitrust fines and restructuring. Jack Ma's journey from rejected job applicant to tech billionaire is a testament to persistence, vision, and belief in the power of small businesses. He once said, "Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine." For millions of entrepreneurs around the world, Jack Ma proved that you don't need to be born into power, wealth, or privilege to change the world. You need vision, resilience, and the courage to keep going when others say no. Jack Ma's story is not just about Alibaba. It's about daring to dream big despite the odds. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.